Welcome to the Delve Health Podcast, where we explore the use of wearables in clinical research. I'm your host, Wissam Sambal, CEO and founder of Delve Health. So, if you've been following me on LinkedIn, you've noticed a lot about the wearables that I post about. At Delve Health, we believe that wearables can truly revolutionize these clinical trials by providing continuous real-time health data that we haven't really had access to in the past. Enhances the accuracy and efficiency of our clinical research. So, as we dive in this, our first episode today will be discussing the importance of integrating wearables into clinical research and how they work hand in hand with ECOAs and EPROs. We'll also talk about the series of podcasts we have planned, where we'll be joined by partners and colleagues to delve deeper into this transformative technology. To start, let's talk a little bit about wearables. So, wearables like smartwatches, connected devices, Apple, Fitbit, etc., they provide a lot of information such as heart rate, activity levels, sleep patterns, and there's a lot of benefit from that data where we can truly understand patients' lives while they're away from the doctor's office. We can continuously monitor these patients, unlike traditional methods where you have to do periodic check in, a nurse has to call the patient. We don't have to deal with much of that because you have access to that patient information right from your screen. Also, patient engagement. Wearables, we've seen amazing empowerment to these patients. We've had clinical trials where patients actually enjoyed using the wearable device because they simply are able to be engaged with their health. They're able to better understand, are they walking more? Are they not walking more? And then when we conduct decentralized and hybrid clinical trials, we've been able to reduce the frequent site visits, which made it a lot easier for patients and their caregivers and those from underrepresented populations to stay home more and not have to go to the office as much. Now let's talk a little bit more about ECOAs and EPROs and the benefit that they bring us into the integration with wearables. As we talk about EPROs and ECOAs, they provide us symptom management and understanding of how a patient really feels at a certain point in time. And also gives us a better understanding of how where the pain root points really are for the patients. But when we integrate wearables with ePros and eCOAs, we have a much better chance to truly understand what's happening to the patient's health. And then also, we're able to engage patients remotely and gather more insights about the patient while they're home. And even when we look at the FDA, they have supported the use of digital health technologies in decentralized and hybrid clinical trials because they can see the value of reducing the burden on the patients and enhancing the clinical trial outcomes because we're giving the patients something that they can actually engage with. When we look at oncology from a safety and efficacy perspective, they're looking at, can we monitor QT intervals? But then also the most recent support from the FDA in regards to how we can utilize AFib from Apple and Fitbit. At Delve Health, we're committed to truly advancing healthcare through our innovation. By integrating wearables and eCOAs, we're making clinical trials much more efficient, inclusive, and effective. Thank you for joining us on the journey today. Stay tuned for the next episode and subscribe. Take care.